goodness. Guess whose birthday's tomorrow? September 22nd. Mind Beach. So I've been thinking, what kind of a video could I create so that I can celebrate with you, my YouTube babies? And I realized, well, I am an artist. I create manga and comics for a living, and I create art tutorials here on YouTube. So what if I combined all that goodness and I draw myself, the birthday beach, in 7 different anime and manga styles that I really love and admire and have really influenced me over the years. And number 7 could be the one that inspires me the absolute most. So that's what we're going to be doing today to celebrate me, MamaMushroom, for my birthday. So guys, of course we gotta start with the OG Dragon Ball Z. That was the very first anime that I ever fell in love with. And also guys, I am not a digital artist, okay? I'm very new. I've only painted like 8 or 10 digital drawings. So please forgive me, okay, for being an absolute noob. But Dragon Ball Z is extremely special to me. I discovered this anime back when I was about 10 years old or so. I was actually really sick and I called out of school, and I remember just laying in bed very sick and I had the TV on, and there it was, the really random episode of Dragon Ball Z where spoiler alert, this happens like in episode 1, but Goku dies. And I grew up with like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon cartoons where no one ever, passes away, let alone ever change their clothes. The American cartoons wear the same clothes for like 10 years plus. But Dragon Ball Z was so special to me. The storytelling, the battles, the suspense, the anxiety, the oh my gosh. Everything about it absolutely inspired me, and it completely changed the trajectory of my life. I know it sounds super dramatic, but if it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z, I would not have discovered this special way of telling your story. It was the first time I ever realized cartoons could be really dramatic, emotional, full of mystery. And if it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z, I would not be doing what I do for a living right now. I'm published, I share my work with people all over the world, and I really owe it all to Akira Toriyama, and especially his creation, Dragon Ball Z, and also Krillin is bae. Okay, best character in the show, fight me. Okay. Number 2 is Berserk. If you have not watched this anime, you need to do it now. And I'm talking about the anime from 1997, right? The 90s, and the movies. Oh my God, this series, I cried, I laughed. It was so emotional, so beautiful. And though I discovered this when I was already published, I discovered it maybe 3-4 years ago, I'm telling you the impact it left on me. This is the way a story should make you feel. I'm telling you the way that I love the characters from this series, okay? I don't care if you guys are into shoujo, if you guys are into comedies, you need to watch Berserk. It has it all, okay? And no spoilers or anything, but honestly, just about every character in this show just needs a hug. They need to be told they are loved and that they are special, and maybe they need to be a part of a throuple, okay? Just to calm everybody down. I'm sure if you watch the series, you know what I'm talking about, but every problem could be solved this way. But at the end of the day, the artwork, the music, the storytelling, everything about this series, you guys need to give it a chance. I tried really hard to try to capture the essence of the style, but honestly, the style is just too good. It's just too beautiful. But I tried, guys. And again, I'm very new to digital, so I was kind of struggling to find a brush or two that can kind of give me the vibes. But I think you can see my effort, But man, I absolutely adore this series. Number 3, Ouran Host Club. Oh my God, girl, where do I even begin with this series? This is a gem, okay? Girl, first of all, the manga. The manga. I have never read a manga that gave me such a satisfying ending. I'm usually left feeling like I wanted more information, that maybe the ending felt a little rushed, that some details were forgotten, because unfortunately that does happen with a lot of series that I have read over the years, but not around Host Club. She did not do me dirty. She did me good, okay? She's a good woman. I love her. So honestly, the humor, the characters, the backstories, everything about this anime and the manga, you guys need to experience it. It is so hilarious, heartwarming, beautiful to look at. All of it, girl. Oh my god, number 4, Attack on Titan. So, one of the hardest things to make me feel in any anime or manga or anything, honestly, is fear. Attack on Titan made me feel actual fear, actual stress. And to be quite honest with you, I know some of you know I've been kind of going through some health issues with the anxiety and everything. This triggered my anxiety. That's how stressful this show has been. But I have rewatched this series God knows how many times. And every single time, I act like it's the first time I watched it. It's so freaking amazing. The storytelling, the backstories of the characters, the character development. Oh my gosh, like, bro, Beach, girl, what are they doing? Like, literally trying to give me a heart attack. I showed one scene to my mom once about female Titan running through the forest. You all know the scene. She was flipping out. She wanted to watch the series. That's how insane. All she saw was that one scene and she was ready to watch hours upon hours of the show. This story, I had to race to just read the manga. I needed to know how it ended. And I'm telling you, I cried, I laughed, I was horrified, mortified, I felt pain, joy, everything. This is a masterpiece of a manga. Okay? Anime, fabulous, top tier. Okay? Number 5, Asuka Nakamura. Oh my gosh, this mangaka, her storytelling style, her panels, her artwork, her work is so unique. Her way of manipulating panels, the way that she makes you feel, the way, oh my gosh, her work is incredible. But honestly, trigger warning, she deals with a lot of dark subject matter, like essay and unaliving and so many other things that would literally get me demonetized. But one of her stories, like Dokusei, which was actually made into a movie that me and my husband actually saw in theaters. Oh my gosh. That story, she made it really clear that she wanted to tell a love story between two boys that just really emphasized just the purity and gentle feeling of falling in love for the first time. And Dokusei is such a fantastic story. It's still running, or actually no, I think it just ended really recently. Honestly, fantastic story, her artwork, everything. I really think you guys should give her work a try. There's so many that I could recommend, but Dokusei, absolutely. If you're okay with darker subject matters, you can try Jeno Sobete. That one is about a transgender woman in America in the 1950s who really admires Marilyn Monroe. I'm telling you, her stories are amazing, so definitely you should give her a try. I really tried my best to kind of capture her watercolory type of like textures to her artwork. And again, I'm very new to Photoshop, but I think I kind of got it. This one was so much fun to work on. Next up, we've got my homegirl Utena for number 6. Okay, first of all, this was the hardest one for me to draw. I don't know why, but it felt like my hand was going crazy. I could not get this face down, so please forgive me. I really tried. But Utena is such an insane story. It really starts off making you think it's this just funny shoujo about a girl who dresses up as a boy and wants to be a prince and save people and kind of be a hero. But oh my god, this story is nothing but a liar, okay? It is so filled with chaos. I literally, it gets to a point that you realize the story is just doing nothing but fooling you and taking you for a ride. You need to watch this anime. And last but not least, my most precious of all art styles, my most favorite artist of all time, my husband, Marky. And I'm not saying this just because he's my husband. He's my husband for this reason, okay? I met him back in high school and we became best friends. And I'm telling you right now, he was the first person who has ever told me about their stories and their characters. And I was completely captivated, enthralled. He has been such an enormous inspiration, always keeps me on my toes. And every time I watch him work, it just really inspires me, makes me want to draw and work harder as an artist. So he absolutely needed to be a part of my special birthday video here. I don't know what kind of an artist I would be without him. And I know that he often says the same thing about me. We're both each other's biggest fans. We inspire and help each other. But wholeheartedly, I do not know where I would be as a writer, as an illustrator, anything without him. He's my best friend, and I don't think I could be any luckier, like wholeheartedly. I really want you guys to see him work. I want him to do some collabs with me on camera. I really want you guys to get to know his artwork because I love it so much, and I hope it'll inspire you guys too. And his artwork is so hard to mimic. It's so hard, but I hope I, did it some justice. If you made it this far, guys, please leave me a cake and a mushroom emoji in the comments. So, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up to let the algorithm know that you enjoyed it and it can get recommended to more people. And please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this, as well as storytime videos about my crazy life as an author, because life be going a little nutsy cuckoo sometimes. And of course, all of my art and publishing tutorials as well. So until next time, guys, please take care, God bless, and do not be afraid to nerd out. Take care, guys, and see you next Thursday. Hi, baby. Oh, you're such a sweet little boy.